Hey, we're back again. It's Tuesday. We all know what that means. Two-set Tuesday. You're here for the first set. It's 7 o'clock, Greenwich Mean Time. I think that's like the standard, right? The British get to decide what is ground zero for time everywhere in the world, and the rest of us just have to use math to figure out where we are. That's fine. That seems fair. Well, welcome to the show. Really happy to be able to sing for you in this way because I can't get there in person. One of these days, I want to get to Hull, I want to get to London, I want to get to Leeds, Leamington Spa, Amsterdam, all these places. I miss you dearly. Anyway, here's to you. Here's to the vaccines, which are supposedly coming around. Let me get this banjo out. Take off these glasses so I don't look like a nerd while I'm singing for you. All right. It's been a rather stressful morning trying to get ready, but I think I'm ready. Let me warm up with something really familiar to myself so that I get comfortable. So pull up a chair, grab your own banjo, and play along. Just like a lion chain, you're gonna climb down and haunt you in your sleep. Just like any decent funeral, gonna pour out in the street. If it gets too cold this wintertime, we're gonna flood the place next spring. You can bet it was a sure thing. Just like that son of a bitch gonna wind up out of the White House this time. And the silver's there just to keep your mind off the copper in your dime. And the war between the states was just a bell that they had to ring. You can bet it was a sure thing. I'm taking up a serpent again, and I'm speaking in tongues unknown to men. Well, I thought the cracks through that heart, they was finally on the mend, but I'm taking up serpents again. Oh yes, I'm taking up a serpent again. Hey! Just like the horses trapped in a salt mine, or when the company sealed the place. And after they serve the coffee, there's a stain running through the lace. And after flying through that fire, there ain't a feather left in that wing. You can bet it was a sure thing. Dee-o-dee, dee-o-dee, and I'm taking up a serpent again, and I'm speaking in tongues unknown to men. Well, I thought that was a letter I bet I would have to send, but I'm taking up serpents again. just like the old days. I'm taking up a serpent again. All right, everybody feeling ready for the show now? I feel a little bit better. I always feel better when I sing for you people. Let me know where you're watching from. I know we probably got people from the UK, probably some people from the Netherlands, maybe even some people up in Boston or New York. I don't know. It's 2 o'clock here in the East Coast of America. 7 o'clock over there. Let me know if you want something ugly or something beautiful. I'll try to get around to everybody's stuff eventually. I know. So we got this motherfucker in the White House right now, and he won't leave. He's being a real big baby about the whole thing. There's a bunch of people enabling him. Just letting him get away with anything. I'm sick of it. The song goes out to the people who are, have sympathy for the devil in their hearts. The song is called The Heart That Forgave Richard Nixon. Hey. This is the heart that they found down by the river in that frozen ground. Like a Cold War fever, it won't cool down. Take a look at my money, take a look at this town. Take a look at that Cadillac stalled out on the railroad track. Boom, boom, click, click, I'm taking my money back. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let me hear that music. I turn out the light. Henry Kissinger gonna dance all night. Don't you feel the take a look at those hands in the baptismal pool. That dirty water running underneath the school. Yeah, mama, simmer down. These people don't mess around. Yeah, I put the word out. I bet my last night in town. Don't you know they got your number? If they catch you in that water, man, they gonna pull you under in. Here come that heart attack. I don't feel the friction in. This is the heart that forgave Richard Nixon. All right, let's go. Baby, you got to know right from the start, I do not have a forgiving heart. Don't you feel the fever when you touch my head? Take a look at that city, everybody's dead. Listen to those people moan. Nobody to set that bone. Step in line with Oswald and you will never walk alone. Alright. Don't you know they got your number? If they catch you in that water, man, they gonna pull you under and here come that heart attack. I can feel the friction here. Well, don't you know out of hands, that's sign of pardon. Another heart attack, alone in the garden land. Here they come to overturn that conviction. And this is the heart that forgave Richard Nixon, alright. This is the heart that forgave Richard Nixon, alright. This is the heart that get lost. There we go. Song about Richard Nixon for you. I know you like those. Everybody likes to hear about Richard Nixon these days, you know? Take us back to a simpler time. A time when a scumbag like that would just admit he'd been defeated, tell everyone he was not a crook, hop on a helicopter, and get the fuck out. All right, what are we gonna do now? I feel like that was a little angry. What do you think? You want to hear something nice now? Something beautiful? Something about lighter than air. No, not the Hindenburg. All right. Amelia Earhart it is. Had a lot of requests for this one, so hopefully I'll get you people off my back for a change. Stop bossing me around. Excuse me. All right. Listen to that. Like a bell. All right. I wish I was Amelia Earhart. Well, the wind turned on Amelia just after sunup. And this radio's been acting up all day. Well, she disappeared in a cloud bank. The static never cleared. Well, at least you never have to die this way. And they say she turned up again sometime in the 40s. Going by the name of Tokyo Rose. Just a sweet voice on the airwaves, floating out of Japan. But that doesn't seem too likely, I suppose. So I wish I was Amelia Earhart. Yeah, I wish I was Amelia Earhart. Well, I wish I was Amelia Earhart. Like a tombstone, worn smooth by the years. Oh, and I wish that I was Amelia Earhart. Because Charles Lindbergh lived his life in fear. Well, the ones that stay too long, they run up on trouble. Like the Lindbergh baby, somewhere down the line. You know they'll bust into the house at night while everybody's sleeping and make off with that baby every time. So I wish I was Amelia Earhart. Yeah, I wish I was Amelia Earhart. Well, I wish I was Amelia Earhart. Like a tombstone, worn smooth by the years. Oh, and I wish that I was Amelia Earhart. Because Charles Lindbergh lived his whole life in fear. Yeah, I know, it's sad but true. All right. Does that sound all right to everybody? I've kind of upped my technical game a little bit. I'm trying to run everything by myself. So I got this microphone up here. I got a camera down here. I think I've stopped the autofocus problem, which has been plaguing me for weeks. So let me know if it's like jumping in and out like it used to. I think I got that fixed. Hey, look at this. We got a cat just outside the window here. I'm going to let him inside. You guys want to see the cat? Hey, Ponyo. Come on in. Look at this. It's Ponyo. He's one of our newest friends. You want to say anything to the people, Ponyo? No. All right. Want to go inside? All right. Where were we? If you're enjoying the show, down in the comments, the description of the video right down here, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see a link to my Patreon page, which is the best way to support me. Or you can leave a virtual tip at PayPal or Venmo at Curtis Eller Music. Let's see here. What shall we do? Anybody know who Stephen Foster was? Stephen Foster was, he's a songwriter. To my knowledge, he was the first person to earn a living just writing songs. He didn't do shows, he didn't teach lessons, he didn't compose, he didn't arrange. He just wrote popular songs. We're still singing his songs today. Way down upon the Swanee River, Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Hard times come again no more. I dream of Jeannie. All these beautiful songs. Unfortunately, all of his most famous songs he wrote for blackface minstrel shows back in the 1840s. So, if you're ever singing a Stephen Foster song and you got the lyric book in front of you and it says, you know, think of me, brother, or where have you been, brother? Believe me, the original versions didn't use the word brother. They used some pretty ugly words. But they are good songs. This is a song about Stephen Foster. Well, Another thing to know about Stephen Foster is that although he was the most famous songwriter of his time and a huge celebrity, when he died, he was penniless, unknown, and a total drunk, living on the Bowery in New York City, writing songs for shots of whiskey, taking them around to all the publishers and selling them for dimes and nickels. When he passed away, in his wallet, the only thing he had was 37 cents and a little scrap of paper that said, "Dear friends and gentle hearts." Well, this is the room where Stephen Foster died. And this is the song that finally broke his pride. Oh, it's a 37-cent, a sentimental piece. His fingers are shaking on the keys, but the melody somehow escapes me. My memory has run dry. And Elvis Presley gonna thank me for what I done. Yeah, but nobody works up the crowd, not like Al Jolson. So won't you bring a dead man one more drink, or there's a shot glass over on the bathroom sink. You know it's dark on the Bowery and cold as the Alabama sun. And this is the town where Stephen Foster died. Yeah, this is the town where Stephen Foster died. You know the melodies fade and the years grow faint, and the kids ain't wearing the black grease paint like they did back in 1845. Yodelee-hoo, yodelee-hoo, yodelee-hoo. Well, I've got a heart that never has been broken, but it's black from the memory of the Pennsylvania smoke. So won't you bring, when I'm gone, you can't forget this mess. Oh, what's one angel? More or less I wanna know. Dear friends and gentle hearts. And this is the town where Stephen Foster died. Yeah, this is the town where Stephen Foster died. You know the melodies fade and the years grow faint, and the kids ain't wearing the black grease paint like they did back in 1845. And this is the town where Stephen Foster died. That's not really how that song ends. Usually it ends with the right note. All right, where are we? What are we gonna do? As you know, we've all been stuck inside for quite some time. Winter's coming. If you live in America, we're pretty much screwed right now. Because people don't want to wear masks and stuff like that. So we're probably going to be stuck inside for a while still. I appreciate you coming here every week. on Tuesdays to check out the show. If you want to bring this music home with you, you can get it on groovy vinyl, long playing records. High fidelity compact discs. Listen, you're going to want to get in on the CD revolution because these things, they're going to start being collectible really soon, like 78s and vinyl records and Edison cylinders and stuff like that. This is an outdated form of sound reproduction. It's like an 8-track. The hipsters are going to be all over this in like 5 years. Get on the ground floor. Like I say, please look down in the description here or maybe in the comments somewhere. You'll see if you want to make a one-time donation to my cause here, since this is the only work I have at the moment is singing out here on my porch. It's PayPal or Venmo, and the handle is Curtis Eller Music. So paypal.me, Curtis Eller Music, Venmo.com, Curtis Eller Music. And as you may know, I have a Patreon page, and if you don't know what Patreon is, it's fantastic. You can sort of pitch in 2 or 5 or 10, whatever you feel like every month. Takes it out automatically. It's like making a contribution to National Public Radio. And that sort of keeps the lights on around here. The latest thing up on my Patreon page is a very radical punk rock reworking of one of my old songs. My bandmates, Joe Bass and Stacy Wolfson and Dawn Lythe Doherty, a drummer who I've never met, Brian Geltner, all got together and did this crazy version of one of my old songs. So I'll do the old version of that song right now. And if you follow me on Patreon, you get the exclusive new version of that song. Sounds like the Flaming Lips or something. Sonic Youth. This song is called Won't You Come Back to the Movies, Buster Keaton. I wish anybody could come back to the movies right about now. Here we go. Well, since they started in with the talkies, you can't get a moment's peace. But they're talking just to hear their own voices. Well, at least that's what it seems like, 'cause there's nothing that I've heard that bears repeating. So won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? You know it barely took a decade for those negatives to decay. But what the hell, man, there was nitrate in the film stock from those days. I guess that's the problem, but I'm not tired enough to admit that I've been beaten. So won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? I wish that I was Buster Keaton when they took it all away. Getting drunk every night on Irish whiskey. Or maybe a fatty arbuckle when headlines finally declare, well, I guess that it's just a mystery. But I'm not gonna be like Charlie Chaplin, jumping on the first boat and sail away before they have a chance to miss me. No, I'm staying here in New York City. I don't care how bad it gets. You know they keep on shooting pictures, but they're worthless and they're sad, and they never will make up for the silence that we had, and now we're stuck with it. And the kids are watching TV while they're eating. So won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? Won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? All together now. Won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? Won't you come back to the movies? You. All right, there we go. I think we're doing okay. I'm sort of enjoying this. This is making me feel better. Had a rough morning, I'll be honest with you. Getting all this stuff set up, trying to make breakfast, get my kid to school on the computer. You know, nobody does anything except on this little screen anymore. Let me have time here for another song or two. What shall we do? See if there's anything on here that we want to do. Okay. I'll give that a try. This is my latest album for now. I'm working on some new songs. Hopefully have those up and running real soon. I'll do 2 more songs for you. And then if you enjoy the show, seriously, please, if you happen to be working, kick into the tip jar, join me on Patreon. If you don't have any money or you're not working, don't worry about it. This is what I can give you. I can give you this music. I can give you this time here in sunny North Carolina on a chilly November day out on my porch. But yeah, sign up for my YouTube channel. If you subscribe to that, I get some new features on there. Just come on by on Tuesdays and let's spend some time together. This is a song about the beneficial properties of radiation poisoning on the human body. This is in the key of A minor if you feel like dancing. Do you? Do you feel like dancing? Do you feel like dancing? It's a real question. All right, well, let's get it on. Lace up your shoes to A minor and let's get on with it. Radiation poison, that's what you get. moving in your bloodstream. You just don't feel it yet. A panic in New Mexico. Don't you understand? A plutonium sickness, alright? Oh, that's what I am. You wanna stop bleeding? You got to meet me where I live. Down by the cooling towers, red hot. Don't you know I'm radioactive? A Truman left me with the keys. Uranium, plutonium, I give me that disease. The war is ending early, oh that's a secret in my bones. Hallelujah, Nagasaki, all the boys are coming home. My heart is falling, it ain't so easy to forgive, but is it? I dropped down, no warning, red hot, radioactive. I'm radioactive. Talk about a lethal dose. Radioactive. You better keep on your toes when you see me coming. Keep your windows closed. Radioactive. Everybody been exposed. All right, let's go. A Pentecostal fever, to evaporate the seas. 9,941 Fahrenheit degrees. Burning through the atmosphere, hotter than the sun. No cure for this affliction. There ain't nowhere you can run. When did annihilation started looking so attractive? Tell me about it. Crawling out of the air raid shelter, dig it up, radioactive. I'm radioactive. Talk about a lethal dose, radioactive. You better keep on your toes when you see me coming. Keep your windows closed. Radioactive. Everybody been exposed. Yeah, everybody's been exposed. Well, are you enjoying the show? So I'm going to do one more song for you, I think. Although that felt like a pretty good ending in some ways. I'll do one more for you. And then I'll be back again in 5 hours' time. This is 7 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time for all my European friends out there. And I'm including the UK and Europe, no matter what the crazy blonde motherfucker says. It's all these crazy blonde motherfuckers. Why don't they leave us to our own devices? I'll be back again at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. which is like New York, North Carolina time. That's for my American friends. Although anybody who happens to be awake at any of these times, it's wonderful to see you. So, tell your friends to tune back in at 7 o'clock Eastern time for another set. I'll try not to repeat myself. I can't promise. I don't make a set list. I don't remember what I played. I like to end my sets with this song quite frequently, especially in times of strife. So, you know, all the time. This is a song about a choreographer from Hollywood going by the name of Busby Berkeley, and he invented that that thing where the camera pulls back and all the showgirls make the kaleidoscopic patterns with their legs and stuff. Just fills your heart with joy, doesn't it, to see that kind of thing? You know? All those dames, all those broads doing this crazy shit. All right. They tell me that everybody eventually dies. I mean, seems like it's happened to pretty much everybody so far, but I might get lucky. You might get lucky. But if you're worried about it, just imagine Busby Berkeley choreographing your funeral, inviting all those big names. I do not have to worry, because I know what's in store when the angels crowd around and cast their shadow on my door. Oh, and there'll be no sorrow when they call the final dance. I don't mind, because I made arrangements. In advance. I left instructions for my funeral with a camera crew. Take me down to MGM, they'll know what to do. Tell these Hollywood angels the time has come to gather round, and there will be no sweeter sound. I want Marlene Dietrich singing Lily Marlene when they send me down to the front line. And if it's got to rain, well, I want Gene Kelly dancing so I can rise above my fear. And look, the gang's all here. That's Carmen Miranda to wash away my blue. Esther Williams drinking champagne by the swimming pool. Hey, that's Rudy Valley singing in that sweet baritone. Somebody get on the phone and get me Harpo Marx up on the bandstand. I need a Hollywood miracle, a brand new show, a Busby Berkeley funeral. Don't you know? I want a Busby Berkeley funeral, so these blonde-haired angels see just how we roll. Swing down Hollywood and save my soul. Call out the chorus girls to dig that hole. I want a Busby Berkeley funeral when I go. Hey mama, you heard me right. I want a rainbow shining down on me in sweet black and white. Crank up the camera and let Sam Goldwyn know. Well, it's time for me to go. I do do like singing for you, even if it's just through my phone. I hope you've had a good time here this evening. I'm thinking about starting to have some guests on my show, like beam people in from other countries and other places. What would you think of that? Let people have a guest appearance on my show. If you like this idea, please leave it in the comments. Maybe let me know who you'd like me to get a hold of. Maybe somebody from a band in England would do it. Maybe Bradley Blackwell or someone like that. Kai West. I don't know. Charlie Tophill. Who wants to hear Charlie sing a song with me? Well, that's something to think about anyway. Thanks for spending your time with me. Please let everybody know that I'm going to be back here in 5 hours' time at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for another big show. And if you can't make these shows, I'll be back here next Tuesday. When this old heart grows weak and slow, I'll kill the house lights and hit me with that celluloid glow. Alright, here we go. I want a Busby Berkeley funeral. Tell Cecil B. DeMille this is my legendary role. Swing down Hollywood and save my soul. Call out the chorus girls to dig that hole. I want a Busby Berkeley funeral. When I go one more time, I want Busby Berkeley funeral. Just me and Judy Garland going out for a stroll. Swing down Hollywood and save my soul. Call out the chorus girls to dig that hole. I want a Busby Berkeley funeral. Woo! A Busby Berkeley funeral. I want a Busby Berkeley funeral when I go. Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. I've had an absolutely marvelous time. I hope you can say the same. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Kick into the tip jar. Follow me on Patreon. And please, most importantly, take care of yourself. I'm going to be here for you, no matter how bad it gets. I'll see you again at 7 o'clock.